Hey everybody, wanted to do a little shop update and just talk about the builds that are coming up and everything. One thing I wanted to acknowledge that I did hit 500 subscribers. I think at this point right now I'm at 512. I really wanted to thank everybody for subscribing to the channel and supporting me in my builds. When I first started doing the YouTube, I did not think that this would get as far as it is at this time, so I am very grateful and very pleased with the way the channel is going. I know I've got a lot of videos out there, so I'm glad that at least the effort is being responded to with a support from you guys out there as well. So on to what is going on. If you notice behind the back side of the bench, I do have some new organizers. One thing in the 5 questions was what would you want to do for the new tools on the bench, and my thing is to be more organized. Some of you guys have noticed that I do have a new cat. He was a wild cat, and he really likes sitting under my chair when I'm doing my models and all that, so he likes to stay close. The problem with that is if I have to get up and get more tools, I have to move him or I'm going to run him over and hurt him, and I really don't want to do that. So one of the things is to make my tools, paints, and all kinds of supplies actually more available while I'm working on a model, and I figured this way I don't have to keep moving him. I can actually just get to the supplies. So for instance, like that's a lot of the paints I actually use quite a bit, so my most used paints will be in there. All the glue needs I have will be right there. I did have a mess. You should have seen this bench as I was going. It's still quite messy. Still trying to work out the kinks. Try to figure out. There's a lot of them streaking and rusting ones, and then this is like a lot of the Tamiya weathering pallets. I do have quite a few of those. I can get those out. Usually I didn't use these because they're actually too far away. Have to dig them out and everything. And that's why they're right there. I just have to move some stuff around the table. Oops. And then this will be like my wet sanding and buffing. So I have my wet sanding pad in there, my buffing pads, and I have drill bits. Here's all my blades for X-Acto knives. I also have little razor saws. Here's all the handles I got for them. Pen vise. Some miscellaneous pens and stuff. My tube cutter and tube benders. These are something I just got. I haven't really showed anybody. But these are multiple different brushes. This is from the Green Stuff World. They're out in Spain. But you can retract them. They're brush pens. So there's multiple things you can actually use for them. Like this one's looks like a stainless steel. And each one is different. So this one's softer. This one is a some kind of fiberglass. The most thing they're kind of used is for cleaning. What I got them for was maybe weathering, rusting, and that. This is a brass one, so you might mess with them actually doing some weathering, scratching some of the stuff off. Another cool things I got from Green Stuff World is these. You could actually press out that shape. So this one you take regular masking tape, tin foil, and you can paint it green before, cut them out. You got these, you can actually glue them down and put the leaves in places. The other one is a maple leaf, and I think this is a lime or something. Here I got some files, some tweezers. This one is the bigger drawer. So I wanted to get 3 different size drawers because these actually clip together, so they make it nice and rigid. So, and this, I got all my masking. This is some epoxies, epoxy clays, some putties, some filler. I wanted to have my translucent clears out because they're always hard for me to get. This was the only spot I could actually find that they'll fit in. And then in this one, I have some panel line scribes. I got them all in multiple different sizes. I have some files or sanding sticks, some sanding pads, trumpeter panel line scriber, some buffing pads, more sanding pads, those God hand chisels that I end up getting. And then down below I do have some guides. So here's some more chisels. These are guides for doing scribing and panel lines and all kinds of stuff. It's a whole bunch of different sizes. So there's that. All in an effort to be more organized and have everything kind of at my fingertips so I don't have to move. Crazy things you do when you get a pet. Oh, and then another important tool, a ball on a string. So when he's sleeping under my wheels, I can get him out without having to pick him up. He won't be trapped there all day. So I'm going to have another video out. Probably come out probably in the next day. It's going to have all the builds that I want to do for the finish it in February. I'm also going to do the 24-hour group build. I believe Craig is doing it as well. It's on Facebook. It's a 15th annual 24-hour group build. The group also does it for the weekend of the 24-hour race. I'm going to be up watching the race anyhow, so I probably would have been doing models anyhow. So this will be my 3rd year doing it. So this is the kit I plan on doing. It's a little bit more complex than the ones I've done in the past. Last year, that is the one I did. Was able to get it done in 24 hours. That was a very basic kit. I tried to add a little bit more detail to it. The biggest thing you got to do for a 24-hour group build is paint with lacquer. You use that Extreme One Coat lacquer from Testors, and the paint goes on really quick and dries nice and smooth. Usually there's no need for a clear coat, but it dries quick enough that you can clear it as well. The other thing I am doing is, what year is that? That 62 Impala. I did buy my dad one for Christmas. He's already been working on it for a while, so he's got a nice head start, but we are going to do a father-son build. I'll be showing his build maybe in one phase and at the end, and then having them both together. So that should be a lot of fun. He is doing his in the racing version, and I am doing mine in the cover art, which is like a Kind of looks like something Foose or somebody would do. Something, the modern resto rods, I guess they're called. So I'll be doing it like that. So, I wanted to give you guys an update, letting you know what's going on. Show you the new system, the new tool system. It's surprising how many tools I actually have, how much paint. So, hopefully I'm a little bit more organized and it actually helps with the build. Which is going to be great for the 24-hour build. To have the bench all cleared off and be ready for that. But I also have multiple other builds going on as well at the same time. So, same old stuff. Thanks to all the subscribers and viewers. Things have been going great. I'm going to try to keep up with the comments. I'm awful at doing that. I apologize. I do read them all. And I try to comment as soon as I can. But you guys know how it is. So until next time, you guys have a great one, and I'll see you then. Bye.